Galnet News Update, 17th of June 3309. The outlawed True Chapters sect of the Far God cult has escaped from federal space with its secrets intact, with all its members, its megaship, and the Federal Intelligence Agency soldiers who were supposed to be guarding them. Hours earlier, the cult members had been transferred to the Dedicant megaship in Papontia in preparation for the deportation to the Terran Colonial Forces system Mulag in Alliance space. In order to earn safe passage, they had agreed to share their secrets with the federal government. However, it appears that the megaship jumped early and without warning to a destination that has not yet been identified, but which is definitely not Mulag. The FIA admits that it is baffled, as it does not believe for 1 minute that the True Chapters, which is led by the mysterious First Apostle, could have overpowered the federal security guards on board. Yet, the ship has jumped, and there has been no contact from the security guards since then, suggesting that they may be being held captive, or worse. Federal and Alliance search parties have investigated systems along the route, but have found no trace. Neither Mahan nor Hudson have yet commented on the disappearance, but Hudson is unlikely to be very worried about the loss of a shipload of criminals, even if they have taken their guards with them. The True Chapters is the most proactive sect within the Far God cult. Having welcomed the destruction of the Proteus wave in HIP 22460, sect members believe that the arrival of the Titans is the start of the manifestation of their Far God deity. They believe the Far God will bestow transcendence upon them when he destroys humanity, which makes it all too likely that they may be heading towards one of the maelstroms to attain that promised transcendence. This may prove convenient for the Thargoids, who are known to take an active interest in occupied escape pods. It is not known to what use they put the escape pod contents, but there is a rumour that larval Thargoids, or Tharglets, mature inside living flesh, before bursting out in their adult form. Recently leaked surveillance footage shows a new form of Thargoid hunter that appears to be optimised for collecting escape pods, using what are clearly Thargoid collector limpets. The hunter, which has been provisionally codenamed the Long-Handed Sickle, until someone can come up with a better name, is seen plundering wrecked human ships for their precious cargo of crunchy on the outside, satisfyingly chewy on the inside snacks. It is not clear whether this new Thargoid ship also carries hatchbreaker limpets, but either way, it will not be entirely unexpected if the next we see of the Dedicant is a smoking green wreck, surrounded by hundreds of Thargoid ships scooping up thousands of escape pods full of Far God cultists and federal security guards. The disappearance of the Dedicant leaves the Federation with prisons full of the other Far God cult members who are also due to be deported on board the Dedicant in the coming weeks. The Far God cult has 2 other megaships, the Perdition and the Testament, both of which have been in hiding since the Federation renewed its laws banning the cult. The Testament turned up briefly in March after it rescued former Azimuth test subject Seojin A from deadly pursuers, but was forced to leave after the Federation withdrew its temporary license for the megaship to visit Luyten's star in order to return the Thargoid Whisperer to Aegis.